We are really excited to be joined now by Detroit Tigers shortstop Niko Goodrum. Niko, thank you so much for joining us today.
No problem.
I understand that you're spending some time in Georgia during this quarantine period, and while the MLB season is suspended, with everything going on, that's got to be one positive thing, spending some time at home, right?
No doubt. We barely get to be at our homes, 3 months probably in the off season. So being here and spending time here and actually seeing what a summer is like after probably 12 years for me of not seeing one in Georgia, it's pretty, pretty good.
Niko, before we get into the baseball talk, I have to ask you about this mural that's behind you. I can see Jackie Robinson. I see Nelson Mandela. I believe right behind your shoulder is Detroit's own Rosa Parks. Did you paint this? What's the story behind this?
I wish I could take credit for his amazing piece, but an artist named Chose, he's on Instagram. You can look him up, Chose underscore. He came out here and he worked. It took him 5 days, and he worked from the morning until maybe midnight every day for 5 days straight. And he put up the people I wanted up there. And then after that point, I just let him have freedom. However you wanted to do it. But I gave him the people I wanted, and it was Rosa Parks, it was Nelson Mandela, Jackie Robinson, Maya Angelou, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Martin Luther King, and then it ended with Barack Obama. So it came out good, and like I said, I wish I could take credit for it, but I'm not that good. I just stick to baseball.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Very, 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 very nice. I mean, it really it pops. You know what I mean? It really stands out.
Yeah,
Very cool.
no,
And you
no doubt. The
said you,
color, the background color did it.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it did. It did. And you said you yourself, you stick to baseball. So we're going to get into talking some of that. First question for you. You were drafted as a shortstop originally, but really you've become a very versatile player. Is that the type of player that you've always been, or how did that develop?
Yeah, I got drafted to shortstop, played it well all the way through, and then the Twins really just, I guess they had who they wanted at short, and so at that point it became a uh, let's see if you can do it all, and then AAA was my first year actually playing all seven positions outside of pitcher and catcher. So after that, that's how I made my break into the big leagues, and when I got to the big leagues with the Twins in 17, I primarily just played second base when I got in. But then that's how I followed up. People just got used to me playing everywhere, and then that's how I found my role with the Tigers when Romine left. Was they needed that super utility guy, and I could do it, and my athleticism allowed for it. So, but I've always been a shortstop, and people are seeing that now, and they're thinking, oh, we're just putting Niko at short. I'm just like, no, I've always played that, and I played it well. So, I'm excited to be back there, and I'm excited to get back going when the season starts.
When you were drafted by the Twins, I'm going off the top of my head. I believe in 2010 as a second round draft choice. Ron Gardenhire was there. He was the manager. When you decided to sign with the Tigers, was he a big factor of why you ended up here in Detroit?
Yeah, Gardy was there when I got drafted. He was the manager. But as far as me signing with the Tigers, it was all on me. It was all on what was going to be best for me, and I finally got a chance to pick and do what's best for me rather than an organization telling me what was best for me. And so that decision was all on me as far as where I wanted to go. Being a free agency, and then Gardy being there, and we got Vavra, we had Steve Little there. So it was a lot of Twins guys there. Rick Anderson's there, and it just happened to work out, perfect situation. But my decision was just totally on the right fit for me.
And in Minnesota may not have been the right fit for you, but here in Detroit you seem to fit really, really well. Did you think of that as a new sort of beginning for your career, or what was your mindset heading into it?
I really, at first, I really didn't know. I was just going off of what was going to be best for my career, what I thought was going to be best for my career. But getting into Detroit and seeing the people, it feels like I'm almost from Detroit for the fact that we're almost the same. As I'm hard working. I've never been handed anything. Um, there's been so much adversity, and I feel that that's what Detroit stands for. Anything they go through, they always come out in the end better. So um, me and Detroit relate on there, and I love the city.
Well, you said you have that, that Detroit City work ethic. Obviously, a blue collar town. We work hard and play hard here in the Motor City, as everyone knows. I'm kind of curious. So, where's your mindset heading into this season, where you are the shortstop? I mean, that's your position. Are you a little more? I don't know, comfortable. I know a professional athlete is never comfortable, but do you feel that this is my opportunity? I've made the most of what has been given to me, and now it's paying off because I am the Tigers shortstop.
Yeah, I'm ready. I've always been ready for something like that, and any opportunity I've been given, I've taken advantage of it, and this is gonna, it's another opportunity for me, and I plan on taking advantage of this. And like I said, shortstop is something I've always played, so that's my most comfortable position on the baseball field, and I'm just very excited to get to work. I haven't played full time short and since the minor leagues, and it's just something that is so natural to me because I played all my life. And getting back to being able to do that day in day out is a thing that's how you get better doing something with repetition. So I'm just so excited to get a chance to play it again and get this season rolling.
Yeah, we're excited to see you at shortstop, but being able to play really anywhere on the field, do you think that's made you a better shortstop or a better player in general?
Yeah, I've been blessed with gifts. A lot of people aren't blessed with. You can't take a first baseman and put him in center field, and you can't take a lot of center fielders put them at short, a third at right. So people look at it as a negative that you can do it, but a lot of people can't do it. A lot of people can't play that type of position, but my best position is short, and I'm just now given a chance to show that. Um, this year I'll be a chance, and I showed it last year as well that I can play short, and that opportunity just wasn't given to me, and it's given to me now. So, like I said, I'm gonna take advantage of it, and make the most of it.
Niko, we heard that this year, neither Danielle and I were in spring training, but that there was a different vibe surrounding the Tigers. That you could see the semblance of a team starting to come together with some of the young prospects. Did you get a feeling that? And I know you haven't been here all that long in Detroit, but that spring training was a different feeling, was a different vibe as you guys were about to enter, the 2021 season.
Yeah, no doubt. I feel that chemistry is a big ingredient in winning, and the chemistry was definitely there, and it takes people holding each other accountable. And so I feel the more time people get on their belt, they can hold everyone accountable. Where some guys, when they first get in, they don't want to really talk much or be who they really are. And I think the key is allowing every player to be who they are, and that's when you get the best player. That's with any job. If you allow that person to work how they work and be the best they can be, they will be the best player. So I saw a lot of that, and I'm excited. It sucks that we had to postpone a little bit, but hopefully we can get things rolling, and you'll see what's going to happen.
Niko, it's got to be difficult to stay in shape during this time and ready to play baseball whenever they decide that it's time to return. But I have heard that you have an impressive home gym. Now, is this at your home in Georgia or is this one in Detroit?
No, no, no. This is here in Georgia, man. It has everything you need. I went to I went to a different route and got black turf because I saw everyone have green and blue or red, but I like the black the way it looks in there, and is I say probably 50 feet long and maybe 20 feet wide, just the turf. But my garage is probably a 40-foot wide garage, so there's a lot of space in there. I have tires, barbells, racks, bikes, treadmills, anything you think of, it's in there. And so I have no reason not to be in shape. I might try out for the Lions, as much I've been working out, but it's been good. I have no reason not to be in shape. I have my gym here, and I've been at it since I got home from Florida.
Do you someday envision yourself hopefully in a ball game, maybe playing all nine positions in one game? I know. Is that kind of a goal of yours?
Absolutely not. I do not want to. I do not want to put that gear on and get back there and catch someone. And then I gotta block it. Oh no, no. So I can definitely get on the mound and throw it, but get back there and put that. I don't want to do that one.
But called upon, you could probably catch if you had to.
Oh yeah, There's nothing I can't do on the field now. I can tell you that right now.
I love that
Well,
confidence. That's
so
awesome.
so do I. I mean, I do too. That's got me fired up.
I know.
That's right.
When you look at this whole season and the way that it's coming together, are you hopeful that sooner rather than later? I know that you want to get on the field, but do you have any inkling either way that soon that you will be back with your teammates?
That's the plan. We're letting the union and our player reps handle. They're hearing our voices and let them handle what needs to be done. And we're all on the same page. So now it's just me staying in shape, getting the updates and seeing what happens. But I know we're not going to play into the best dealers in place for us. So like I said, I'm allowing them to take care of their business on their end and just staying in shape.
Well, Niko, we hope just as much as you do that you guys are back together soon. We miss baseball so much, and it was great to hear from you. Great to see you, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Yep.
And a big thank you to our friends at McLaren for bringing us the Brush Street Beat this week and every week here on the Word on Woodward.